I'm being taken to task here. Bob, where do you stand on this thing?
Well, I mean, I agree. It was a hard-nosed play. Chase Utley has done this his entire career. I don't think he should be suspended, but yet I think they need to change the rule or modify it. My thing is, if you're going to protect the catchers, which they do now because of one play with Lester Posey, you better start protecting middle infielders who don't have shin guards or anything on. So even the play with Pittsburgh and the Cubs, when Dong broke his leg, when Coughlin slid into him, hey, clean, hard-nosed play, but still a broken leg. So I think they got to do something to protect the middle infielders.
So thank you, Bob. This Woody. Thank you very much for agreeing with me. If they want to change the play next year, why didn't they when they were saying, okay, we're going to protect the catchers? Let's protect every baseman. Let's try and clear. That I thought about this, Bob. What about a guy going into first base? That he wants to go into first base and maybe juggle the ball or something. What's going to happen when that happens in somebody? And nobody's thinking of Chase Utley. Everybody's thinking he's the worst guy in the world. Why did he go through concussion protocol? He got whacked in the head by a knee, and nobody seemed to care about him and whether he had a concussion or not. There was not a question in there, Bob, but why in the world wouldn't baseball then, I'll follow up on this, why wouldn't baseball go ahead and have league meetings? What, are they having spring cleaning in the
Why aren't they hearing the appeal today?
They're all in New York today.
Yeah, I mean, they'll have I guarantee it'll come up at the GM meetings in November in Florida, the winter meetings, and I would think they look strongly at changing that rule. Now, the union's against it. They said, let's do it this way, but the union was against the home plate collision rule, too. And inevitably they changed that thing. I mean, Joe Madden, came here yesterday and said he thinks the catching collision rule, should go out the window. He hates that thing, and that was just because of one single play involving an all-star catcher opposing. Same thing here. If he wasn't hurt, Otto wasn't hurt, or if this wasn't a playoff game, they wouldn't be thinking about changing the rules either.
Well, Bob, this is kind of a double whammy on the Mets right now then. They lose their starting shortstop, and even though Utley's suspended, he's still being allowed to play. I'll go back to that question. Why isn't baseball listening to this appeal ASAP?
Well, they want to. And it's a union saying, wait a minute now, we need some time for this. We want Utley playing. Yeah, and I think what the union's going to do is say, you know what, we're going to show you slides from the last 10 years from the president slides on second base. Yeah. Nothing happened to these guys. They weren't suspended. So why is this guy being suspended? I think the union wins.
Holiday did it to Scutero in the 2012, broke Scutero's ankle in the playoffs.
Let's advance the story.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, let's advance the story.
It was a clean play. Do you remember Holiday slide?